and welcome to BioFood Tech Coach YouTube channel. My name is Sidonie. If this is your first time to stop by, kindly please subscribe, like and comment so that you can be notified on my next content. And if you are coming back, I appreciate you for coming back. Today I want to talk about food fraud, which actually includes adulterated products and fake brand. Let's start with fake brand. Why do people fake brands or other people products? The reality is people do that for money gain. They take opportunities, they look at the brand which are mostly used in the household and they fake it so that they can make money out of it. And then in terms of adulteration, adulterated products are the products which appear to be real or they contain a real product but diluted. So what is the example of adulterated product? I'm going to use a simple example like honey. So in honey, this is one of the honey that I have here, and this is another one. So honey is one of the most expensive brand in the market, and it's also short in the market. The manufacturer are failing to actually produce as much honey as they can for the consumers. So what happened? They actually dilute it. They mix, you will find a diluted honey mixed with a syrup, but it's claimed on the packaging as pure honey. And there is more other products which are adulterated in the market out there being sold as pure product. So how do you differentiate between the real one and the fake one? That we will have to determine today on today's content. Do yourself a favor and know your product so well. So if you are purchasing a particular brand, try to know it well. How does it smell like? How does it taste like? What is the color? So that in case you notice a difference, you can pick up your call and contact the manufacturer just to find out if there is any change in the recipe for that particular product. So it's very, very important for you as a consumer to also get to know the product that you are purchasing in the market very well. And also you need to know that the manufacturer always have a traceability system, so they know each and every batch that leave their facility. So if you contact them, they should be able to go back and find out whether that product that you have or the batch detail of the product that you have was actually produced by them. And if not, then they will be able to scrutinize the seller of where you purchase the product to know who is faking their brand. So speaking of adulteration, where there is substitution or dilution of product or certain ingredient in the product, I actually picked one of the product which is mostly at risk of adulteration in the market due to that the shortage of that particular product. So that product that I've picked is honey. So honey, because it's short in the market, it's mostly at risk of adulteration. And I actually bought syrup as well to do verification based on the viral videos that are going on internet, for us to see whether we can prove the purity of the product using those information that are spread on internet, or we can rely on the scientific base of purity test, which is actually can give us all the fact evidence to show us that the product is pure. So I have syrup which I bought in the market. I've got two different honey, and I'm gonna use water and vinegar and sugar. It's two different test methods that people put out there to actually verify the purity of honey. And based on the results using syrup and honey, today we're gonna have the evidence whether those videos they're actually baseless or they're actually stating facts. So let's go to the practical part. Nuren, welcome back to YouTube channel.
Thank you so much, Sidonie.
So we're going to do these verification checks which are going viral on how to prove whether honey is actually pure or not. So I have 2 honeys, and then Nuren gonna help me with the syrup. We're going to use the very same method, and if they give the very same results, then we cannot accept that as an evidence to prove the purity of honey. So Nuren, we're going to put vinegar in the bowl, and then we add honey to it. If it's foaming, then we know that the honey is not pure. If it doesn't foam, then it's pure. You're gonna do the same thing with your what, syrup. Yes. Yeah, add, continue adding. Okay, now we're going to put, I'm gonna do the same thing that she did. Okay, as you can see, that is just vinegar. We must let the bubble settle. This vinegar is new, it's not something that, and the honey as well, as you can see, it's nicely sealed. So we are sealing the honey. Yes, the seal. Same thing with this honey as well. Yes, the seal. And remember, Nuren is only having a syrup, it's not honey. So with this brand, we're going to check. We're going to add and see whether it's gonna foam or not. Is yours foaming, Nuren? So we use 2 different products. According to the information on internet, if you add vinegar, you add honey to the vinegar, if it's foaming, then you know that it's not pure. And she did this very same thing with the syrup. Nothing is foaming here. So whether you buy the fake one, it will still give you the same result. So can we really use what is on internet or this method to prove the purity of honey? I don't think so. So we can move to the next one. Okay, so the next one, what we're going to do, we're going to add honey and you're going to add syrup in the bowl. And then we add water on top. And then we're gonna shake the bowl to see if it's formed the honeycomb. If your syrup formed the honeycomb as well, then we do not trust this method. Let's go. I'm gonna add water on top. I think we need a close-up image. We add water. Okay. Water. I think I add a little bit more, but all we have to do is shake, 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 shake. I think I'm spilling. So we shake, and then we go. Yes, the honeycomb formed here. So when you check this, yes, the honeycomb form for the syrup. Yes, also the honeycomb form. If I do it a little bit more, you will see it. It's also formed for the honey. And here it was even showing more.
Yep.
The honeycomb is formed also for this honey. So all these 3 products look the same, and which make this method not a right way of verifying the purity of honey. So where does this leave us now? Can we really trust all the viral video on internet on how to verify the purity of a product based on the verification of different methods which are actually spread on internet, and we actually just sample few. Based on those samples that we verify right now, it's proof that it's actually not based on facts and it was baseless, and we cannot rely on that to actually prove the purity of the product. So it leaves us on one way of verifying the purity is by sending the product. So the best way to prove the purity of the product is by sending it to the accredited lab to analyze it and verify the purity of it. Or you can contact the manufacturer to provide you with the result, the purity result, because each manufacturer who produce the product which is at risk of adulteration, they do have verification in place to prove the purity of the product. So as a customer, if you are worried, please do yourself a favor and verify with the manufacturer.